I know that this is the right time to wave the past goodbye. You and I together, so right in June. One more night of love and one more vision. We got the sound of the ocean. We got the moonlit sea. We got the sweetest emotion, as sweet as love can be. Got a new horizon. You did coming soon. One more night of love and one more vision. She's got the kisses that linger. She's got the love in touch. Might put a ring on her finger. I want the girl so much. We will be together, so right in June. One more night of love and one more vision.
Well, good evening slash morning, depending on who and what you are. Welcome to a Friday morning for some, Thursday evening for me stream. Wiki Pizza Man. Basically, you can super chat and you'll jump the queue. Otherwise, you can just pop a request in the chat and we'll get to it at some point, probably, but no promises. So, super chat for guaranteed relatively quick play, or uh, hold on and hope. So we've got Alan in, we've got River in. River, I assume you're at work, but I've got your horn tune in. Alan, I've got NXS ready to go, but I have not found the dissociatives one so far. At least not on Spotify, unless I'm doing it wrong, which is always possible. But we'll track it down one way or another, I'm sure. And Raghat, welcome. Band, OK Jungle. I don't know if that's a song or what it is, but if it is, well, try and find it for you. And yeah, I of course on a night like this where it's anything goes will be playing songs from my best, biggest, and newest playlist, which is only 10,500 songs strong, so we shouldn't run out of songs, whatever happens. And Wacky Pizza Man, I will I'll get that in to the queue. River, I don't know if I'm going to curse you as much as Sean does, but you know when you say things like that, what happens. All right, so let's kick off, because he did indeed super chat it, thank you, Alan, with some In Excess. And it's not in vain, we will in fact play it. Yeah. And thank you, Wacky Pizza Man. I've got that Primus tune in the queue. So for those who haven't been here before, welcome. And generally on these nights, I flip between Spotify and my iTunes folder. So because I don't have a paid Spotify account, it will throw us an ad every song or two, and then I flip over to one of mine in between, if that makes sense. Let me have another look. I can't spell, which doesn't help. Wow, apparently Spotify only has one Dissociatives album and it's from 2004, so I will see if I can grab that one off YouTube or something instead, Alan. Hey Evan David, welcome. Better late than dead. Apologies for the relatively last minute change of date and time. So we may have caught people out or just have some of the regulars not able to join us tonight, but
There's a heaven within me, but we all shake our minds in confusion.
yeah, Alan, it is. I don't know why it didn't come up earlier, because it's got 200,000 plays, but got it now. Hello RBH, the stream is song requests, basically. Any genre, any song, within reason, mixed in with whatever I happen to be playing, so could be all over the place. And Ayano, I don't know what put the Monty... Is put the Monty Python film an NDL reference, perchance? Maybe. kick it off with some good Aussie rock here from NXS, thanks to Alan. And again, for anybody new coming in, if you want to be like Alan and get your tune in first, you can super chat, and that can happen. But yeah, RBH, you don't have to, but it does mean I'll play your song sooner, because as you can see, we're going away from Spotify because it's playing ads at us, and coming over to something. Well, there's some new people in here, so they won't know Magnum. Let's have some Magnum, because they're one of my favourite bands, and I play them all the damn time. This is from the Live at KK's live album that came out this year, but is the last show with Tony Clarkin before he died. And this is one of the songs from the then most recent album.
We are the face of the long ages past, and nothing changes at all. It's just the look in has anyone else.
After this, we'll head back to Spotify and most likely get some Corn in, so a bit of variety already in one night. Never streamed on a Thursday night before, but already seen some different people in, so that's interesting. Might do Thursdays again. I mean, we'll see how we go.
What does it take just to open our eyes? Oh, what's this thing all over?
That's it. We haven't seen Tracy or Bo start, or Nicole so far, so 6 of one, half dozen of the other, as they say. New album by midnight, dropping in 6 hours. Steel, Rust and Disgust. A cover album of local Rust Belt metal acts. Blimey River, I don't know about that. I'm not sure that's going to be on my must-listen list. Soft to ride an X-Link Pro. We can eat for that. Kevin David. You're both in the list, so chances are. Alan, I'm trying to work out what RDO stands for. I'm terrible with acronyms. Royal Day Off? Roasted Day Off. Yeah, I should have remembered that back from my days where I had a proper job, but it's been a long time.
I know you like that song. Yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
Bob, you are very welcome. Alrighty. We're not ghosting. We might come back to Ghost, but we probably won't. But we will go to Spotify and we will get some corn in for River. This is not Snakes and Ladders, Shoots and Ladders. Everything we're playing starts quietly tonight, it seems. And I keep thinking, oh, I've just muted it again, haven't I? But no. There we go. Thanks, Evan David. I know it's sometimes easier to watch videos than to remember to comment on them. Can you believe that we're only basically a season finale away from another end of era? Probably, maybe. Let's just hope this one ends better than the previous one did. I'm talking Doctor Who for those who aren't aware, as I have started to do on the channel, just occasionally in between all the musicy stuff. And I have to say this is a very different sound from Korn than I was expecting. Okay, now it's becoming more like it. There's probably a stream we could do about songs connected to nursery rhymes, but that would probably take too much thinking about. Porgy Porgy, obviously. And thank you, Alan. I will get Darcy up very soon. Basically, as soon as Spotify will allow. And your other requests are on the queue as well, of course. I'm going to let you guys decide whether I play that ghost track next time we go to iTunes or if I pick something else for us. So, poll going live for you to decide on that now. And something else was of my choosing, obviously, so no influence. Alan, yeah, I can be seen in at least 3 episodes, but you had to be paying very, very close attention to the background. Episode 5 is the best place to spot me. Yeah, Darcy Clay's all ready to go, Alan, so that's no problem. You never know what's going to be on Spotify where. I think most things are just on everywhere, but there's certainly some Kiwi and Aussie stuff that isn't there, and as Evan David knows, Status Quo is surprisingly absent from the US. All quite odd. I'll tell you the scene to have a look at, Alan, in a sec. Oh, look at that. Spotify's very kind and playing 2 songs in a row. So here is Darcy Clay for Alan with Jesus, I Was Evil. I remember the song title, but I don't know that I remember the song. Yeah, Evan David, we're at the point where the rumours are not to be believed. Because if anything had been decided at this point, just as happened when Peter Capaldi and Shooty got cast, everybody kind of knows about it before it gets officially announced, whereas this is just silly nonsense, I think. Hey, I'm also the guy who said that Mrs. Flood definitely wasn't the Rani, so what do I know? Wacky Pizza Man, no. I've had some lead roles, but they are not in productions you will have seen. They're in independent shorts and occasionally features. And I do a lot of corporate acting as opposed to stuff that people watch for fun. But things like Andrew, I do a bit of bigger productions on the background side of things, which pays me better money than the proper acting I do. So it's a fun life. Speaking of you, Wacky Pizza Man, we're probably about to skip over to iTunes for Ghost by the looks of the poll, but when we do come back to Spotify, then it will be Primus Up For You next. Unless it happens to... No, Spotify never gives me 3 songs in a row. That's too much to ask. So, yeah, going to end the poll because you have decreed that I'll just stay where I am with the live version of Square Hammer from Right Here, Right Now, which came out last year from Ghost. Ah, a nice motherfucker to start off the song with. All IMHO will get Linkin Park in the queue. Yeah, Emma David, I feel like I watched The Mark of the Running not very long ago. And that is obviously, to me at least, obviously the better of the 2 proper Rani stories that we had in the classic series. And I agree, Archie looks like she's got the essence of the role. So it just depends on if they've got anything interesting to do with her, because she is different from the Master, but if you don't treat her right, then you could just say, well, why not just have the Master back? So we shall see what she's got planned for us. So how do we feel about the constant scene of Los Angeles on this live album? Does that annoy you or not? And we mock Americans for not being able to say Moscow, so yeah. But you know it's just because people get it wrong. So that's fine. If it doesn't bother you, then good. This is always the trouble with live songs, is there's officially a minute left of it, but how much of it is actually sung? Probably not much. Oh, more than I thought. Alright. So, just squiz by that. We like to register the plays. Alrighty, so, as promised for Wacky Pizza Man, we have got Primus up and John the Fisherman from, well, I don't know if this is a compilation. They Can't All Be Zingers. That's surely not the name of the Primus album. Anyway, here it is. And I don't know that I know any Primus at all, but this is a best of. Well, at least I'm pulling it from a best of. When I'm pulling songs off Spotify, I just go with whatever is the first one to come up and hope that it's the best. Isn't always. Ah, was it a favourite of Rivers from much younger days? Well, Evan David, I agree with you about Missy. I hated the guitar playing, sunglasses wearing season of Peter Capaldi's run. Wasn't the Doctor for me. His first and last series, great. Middle series, nah. Oh, cool, Wagon Pizza Man. This is a recent discovery for you. So, introduce yourself to the chat if you want to. We're all friends here, so let us know who and where you are, what you're into. We're a diverse lot, so we will be jumping all over the place musically, although tonight less so than usual, to be fair, so far. Oh well, this is really early Primus, I see. Lead single from Frizzle Fry, the debut in 1990. Cool. Nice one. Well, thank you. That is the first time we've had
Dive into
Primus on this channel. And in lieu of Spotify ads, we'll have something else. Let's have something completely different. Well, because of where I'm going on Saturday night, is why I'm not streaming as I usually do on Saturday night. I'm going to a Marillion weekend, and here's a song from a previous one that I was at as the new singer, who's been the new singer for 35 years now, sings the first single. Yeah, don't need to say much more than that. This is Marillion, Market Square Heroes. And believe me, nobody expected this to open a show. They occasionally do it as a last song encore. By occasionally, I mean once every 5 years, maybe. Bill of the Bill, that is the title of that. So, once we're through with Marillion, we will attempt to play Evan David's Status Quo tunes back to back and see what happens. Spotify doesn't often like to let us do that, but we shall give it a go. Hello, Karina. Welcome. I don't know enough about Primus or Mastodon to know whether that's a logical connection. But when we get to that, I guess I'll see if I can see the musical part from one to the other. Sorry, I was just giggling at H's change of the lyrics there. Lend me a fiver. Like all the Antichrist asked for. Thank you, Ellen. We will have Dead Cross coming up. Actually next, because that's the rule. How you doing? So this is from when they were still doing 3 nights every weekend. They're down to 2 now, so it's just Saturday and Sunday that I'm seeing them this weekend. And then I travel back on the bank holiday Monday, which should be fun. I'm going to Leicester, by the way, for those who didn't know that. And that probably doesn't help most of you from... yeah, Alan. They were in fact called Silmarillion initially, and they just dropped the Sil at some point. Quite early on, to be fair.
I've always wanted to play this next song.
Alright. It would be very different. So, we've got another cue jump in from Ellen. Thank you very much, Ellen. I really do appreciate that. So this is Dead Cross with Seizure and Desist. He tells us is just a nice ballad from Mike Patton. We seem to be in a heavier mood tonight than usual, which is fine. Pardon me, pulling faces at you. We do have Linkin Park in the in the queue as well, which I may well, if I can get it in the right place, play after this. I haven't forgotten Status Quo. They'll be along when they can be. Still got the Dissociatives and, of course, Mastodon in the queue, as well as various random things for me. So we may well stretch into a part 2 tonight. So I'll speak on that in a second. All right, thank you, Alan. That was a lovely ballad. And this is for RBH if you're still in, or even if you're not. Pushing me away from Linkin Park, and it sounds like Linkin Park is going to give us one of the softer tunes of the night. Oh, okay, maybe not. So, yeah, for those who are new to these parts, and we do have a few of you in tonight, because we're streaming music, the stream will get flagged at some point for copyright by our friends at YouTube, and it could get shut down quite suddenly. So, if that happens, fear not, I'll post a link in the chat, and we'll kick off again soon after that happens. I may even deliberately stop and have a wee pause and start again. Same deal, I'll post the link to the part 2 and we'll kick off there when the time comes. But for now, just sit tight. I don't know about that one, Alan. I mean, I've never heard it. It might be the best thing ever, Bluey's theme tune, but maybe not. I mean, super chat it and I'll have to play it, but you know. Don't. You've done enough tonight, thank you. Nice. Alright. So, we will have something completely different, but it will be from iTunes rather than Bluey. But what? What will it be? Now, since you've got quite a few still in the chat, let me pick a short song. So, a little Everything from last year. CD Dog. 3-minute track. Thank you, Josh. I will get that in right away, basically.
innocence, and I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Ceiling was bloody. Guess you got lucky. I saw you on the television. If it's not freedom, is it?
Yeah, it was a good Linkin Park tune. I don't know if IMHO is still in here, but I hope they enjoyed it and enjoyed us enjoying it with them. This is something completely different, and it's part of a concept album about a society that digs a giant hole and creates a mountain out of it. It's not really a story to be followed, but it's one of my favourite albums of last year. So, righty. But it's not about, well, it is about what I want to hear, but it's about what you lot are bringing tonight. So we're on fire, it seems. Let's go to Josh's request. Thank you, Josh. This is Alter Bridge, Cry of Achilles. And again, Alter Bridge is one of those band names that I know, but I don't know much of them. Josh, you were just asking. So no, looking forward to this. It's a slightly longer tune, but it's only 6.5 minutes. We don't call that long around here. Now, those who were in, what night was it? Friday last week. I haven't yet launched my Buy Me a Coffee page, but it is live. So I'll post it in the link for anyone who wants to have a look who hasn't already. This is where you will, going forward, be able to request songs or more to be bespoke videos going up on the channel itself, just as one-offs each time. So that's in the chat. It's for you to have a look at for now. I mean, you're welcome to use it, that's fine, but equally at this point I'm just getting kind of feedback on it as well to see if it's something that people might actually want. And no obligation, as ever. Delirium Audio. Yeah, Alan, we can get that on the list. I think. By Phantomas. Oh, I see. You was being a funny man, Alan. I'm going to say no to a 75-minute song. Yeah, this is good as well. Thank you, Josh, for bringing this. Whereabouts are they playing, Josh? Whereabouts are you? Speaking of live gigs, obviously we know I'm off to Marillion this weekend, but saw Stephen Wilson during the week, and every time I've previously seen him, whether it's solo or with Porcupine Tree, he's been amazing. I was bored out of my tree on this particular occasion. I'm just trying to decide whether I'm going to actually review it for the channel or not, because I'm going to get hate for it if I do. Evan David, I will look forward to that. It will be an education, I'm sure. Ah, you're a Massachusetts boy. Cool. And Ultra Bridget from Florida. I did not know that. I don't know if I could name off the top of my head anybody from Florida band-wise. There must be others. So this is the opening track of the Fortress album from 2013 from
Dive into
Volker Bridge. Thank you again to Josh for bringing that one to us. And it's Spotify telling us it's that time again, which means I'll find us another little something completely different. What's on my list? I'm going for the short song, so let's have what could be more different than some early 70s country rock from Poco. Oh yeah, Revert, there's no way in hell I would do it and not be honest about it. I'll be fair as well. Part of it was, well, basically it was a case of, if you picked my least favourite Stephen Wilson tracks, he basically played all of them. It was literally painful to sit through for me. So this is sung and written by Timothy B. Schmidt when he was in Poco and before he joined a more famous country rock band you might have heard of, and you might hate. Yes, I mean the Eagles. I'm expecting Evan David to at some point out that Alice Cooper also has a from the inside, but he's restrained himself so far. Just like Alice Cooper does.
It makes me cry. I'm talking it over from the inside. Something new and oh so sacred grows within the depths of.
Speaking of Evan David, once we're done with Poco, we really will try and get some Status Quo lined up.
And I'm talking it over from the inside.
Alrighty, who knows if Spotify will play ball, but let's try and see if it will play us 2 Status Quo songs back to back, starting with Softer Ride. And all going well, this will be going up against Accident Prone in a song war. So basically, anyone who's new and doesn't know what that is, we listen to 2 songs and then have a poll and vote which one we like the most. So listen close. Speaking of Evan Davids, he says doesn't really have any strong feelings either way about the Eagles, but it seems like they're a bit of a Marmite band based on what others say about them. I think it's just because they're so big, Evan David. If they were more obscure, people wouldn't care. But they're neither as good as the people who like them say they are, nor as bad as the people who hate them say they are. They're a really quite middling band who had massive success. I mean, some of the stuff's great, but a lot of it's not. It's my opinion, anyway. Well, Evan David, I shouldn't have to guess because I watched it, so I should remember, shouldn't I? I think it's the other one, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not going to say 50-50 because that would be really sitting on the fence. Let's say 75-25 that it's the other one. And for anyone who doesn't know what RTTC is, that is Reactions to the Classics, which is where a lot of us in here are from. It's another YouTube reaction channel, and this is kind of a spin-off of that channel. Loads of great content over there. I think Sean has... Well, it's certainly got over 3,000 videos, so there's bound to be something on there to whet your appetite or interest. I've not even got 300, but then I only started last year, so I'm doing okay. Yeah, absolutely, River. and it's more not probably older bands that face that, because if something was big, you couldn't escape it back in the day. Whereas nowadays, Taylor Swift's huge, but how many people have actually ever heard her songs? Everybody knows who she is, probably, but I could name a couple of her songs. For that, Fortnite and no, I could name one of her songs. But if she was around in the 80s, I'd know 15 of her songs whether I wanted to or not. And look, Spotify's been kind, so this is a song war, so you'll be voting between the song you just heard and this current one once they're both over. I can see we're only a minute into this one, and this is not that I vote, but if I was to vote, this would get mine. But I put the poll up a little bit more into the tune. Yeah, Alan, I agree. But it's annoying that the Ian's Greatest Hits is on one of the best-selling album lists, and often these days stated as the best-seller of all time. I don't really see how that can be. Not to say that these things have been manipulated by certain people over time. Excuse me, my mum is sending me pictures of something for some reason. Hey. Oh, it's pictures of me. Alright. Oh, that's like... I think they tried. Somebody at some point in time decided that they didn't like Michael Jackson having the biggest selling album of all time, so tried to say that something else was. But yeah, there's no question that Thriller has sold a shit ton more, to use the technical term. I think it might be Evan David. It's either that or the longest chart run, or possibly both. I will still a minute or so on the song, but I will make the poll live so people can start voting. All right. While we're voting and while Spotify's playing ads, as I said, I saw Stephen Wilson on Wednesday night. He didn't play the song that's on the list here, so he must have forgotten to play it. This is 12 Things I Forgot from the rather controversial The Future Bites album, which I happen to love. You get voting in the Status Quo poll. That's the name of the band I was looking for. I'm also going to make this the last song of this part because we are getting messages about copyright, etc. So, if not, we will be back with the part 2 soon after. So we just got this song to vote.
That I can make commitments, but it don't seem to make any difference. Forget what I've done to honor the people who gave me their love.
Looks like our voters are out of the building. Only 2 votes in for Status Quo so far, so which means it's a dead tie. So if you haven't voted, please do. And if you don't know which one to vote for Accident Prone, because that's the correct answer. You can vote for the other one if you want. Yeah, this is quite a different album for him, Evan David, hence why I said it's a bit controversial within the fan base, because he's kind of the king of modern prog. So when he went in a more electronic, dare I say, pop direction, some people didn't like it, but I did. He's gone back the other way. This album that he's touring behind at the moment is 2 songs, totaling 42 minutes, so yeah. Alrighty. So we will have a natural pause there. I will share the link for part 2, which I will start up very shortly, basically. It was worth the wait for the status quo poll, Evan David, but not in terms of people actually being around to vote for it. So going to end it on a draw, which of course means you can officially let us know that Accident Prone is the winner, or if you think it was Softer Ride, you can tell us that as well. And also confirm that I was right, that Accident Prone was on the list that you did for Sean. Maybe. And yeah, we will. This is just to avoid us being taken down rudely rather than just doing it ourselves. But it also has transpired in past times that when you start a second part, then it can sometimes allow new folk in who might not join an ongoing stream, but might be around at the start of a new one. You never know. So we'll put that test to the theory. Theory to the test, maybe? Words, orders. And yeah, so I will be back for part 2 in just a few minutes, and I will hopefully see you there. But if I don't, thanks for joining me for part 1. But yeah, otherwise, see you in a little bit. Yay.